Cyrus, from your perspective, what did you think of guys like Grant Hill and everyone getting in the game on Saturday and getting some important reps?
It's cool to get their feet wet, get out there and see how it is. And it's a perfect game to do that. For a young guy to come in and, get a feeling of what it's really like.
Chat about a game and a half with Chad. How is he in the huddle?
He does his job. He's pretty good. We're comfortable with him, and we're glad to have him. He's a good player, and he's really verbal, and he does what he's supposed to. He does what's necessary.
You guys have, maybe compared to last year, done a lot of maybe moving around guys and everything like that in the offensive line because of injuries and things like that. What's that been like, and how have you guys kind of pushed through that?
It's been tough. Guys getting rotated in and out, and it's kind of makes the mold and breaks the mold and makes the mold. But we trust every guy that is on our roster. Everybody that steps up, they step up for a reason. They're all on the field for a reason because we trust them. Coach Stats trusts them. Players trust them. They do what they're supposed to do.
How do you feel like you play, and what are some areas you can improve on?
I feel as if I need to improve in consistency. I have good plays and I have bad plays, and just 2 or 3 bad plays in the game for me. I feel as if I did terrible in the game because I know better. As an offensive line, you can play any field position. You could play any position out there on the field, like on defensive line. You could mess up here and there, and it wouldn't really matter. But as an offensive line, you know better. You can't mess up. You have to be perfect every play of the game. So I'm trying to work on my consistency.
As an offensive lineman, for like a receiver, running back, quarterback, they have these highlight plays that they can stand up and remember. Like, do you have a highlight play as a tackle, a great block that you made that stands out for you?
Yeah, a couple of pancakes here and there. One highlight play that I have not yet done is get a touchdown. And sooner or later, before it's all said and done, I will get a touchdown as an offensive lineman.
You came close there. You recovered that fumble. You tried to bounce up and run.
Yeah. If it was the NFL, then it'd be I'd have a touchdown. But since I went down, they wouldn't let me pick it back up. I was pretty upset about it, but it's life.
Speaking of pancakes, I know it was a late game. Did you see DJ Fluker's body slam last night?
Yeah, I see it. I told him he did a pretty good job on it. It was well set up too. The guard helped him out a little bit too, and it was impressive.
When the opposing defenses do something that you don't really look for in practice or that you see on film, how does the offensive line respond to that? Like when they bring a zone blitz that you weren't looking for?
Usually that's how it is at Alabama here. For the past couple of years, defensive teams or defenses that we go against, they never really do the same thing that they did. They usually have something special for us almost every game, and that's why we have rules. We try to stick to the rules, and usually the rules like slide protection and like man side, slide side, all the rules, they basically cover everything that can get thrown at us.
Do you ever try to guess what they might do that you haven't seen based on personnel or what would fit their scheme or system or anything like that?
It's usually an educated guess. When you see somebody's weight shifted one way and somebody else's weight shifted towards them, or a linebacker offside, you have little clues, and you can probably indicate the rest of the whole line that, hey, they're doing something.
And those educated guesses are right more times than not. And then with you and Steen getting more snaps in previous years than most of the other starters, do y'all kind of take the reins on that and get everybody in the right spot?
Yeah, they kind of depend on me and Steen to make those educated guesses as where the pressure is coming to, what type of pressure is coming, because of the tendencies. And you look at the defensive line, their individual tendencies, like the way they lean and stuff, and that what gives it off most of the time.
Coach said that so far through 5 games, that every team has played you guys to stop the run. Because of that, you're going to take the pass. Is that how you kind of see it?
Yeah, I guess. They usually try to stop the run here at Alabama all the years I've been here, and we can counter that. We have good receivers. We have a great quarterback, great receivers. So you worry too much about one thing, you know, the other thing might be exposed.
Through 5 games, what's it been like? I know playing next to your brother. What is that chemistry like out there?
It's cool. You know, I don't think I've quite, you know, got it all in. The fact that I'm playing with my brother, I think I'm one team. We're just trying to, you know, make things happen right now. We're just focused on one singular purpose, which is, you know, getting on another championship, getting another championship trophy this year. And I really haven't sit down and thought about like, wow, my brother. You know?
Your family will talk about it?
Yeah, everybody talks about it, you know. But it's one of those things in life, like you look back, you're like, wow. But right now, we're just trying to, you know, get these victories.
How's he
Last
doing?
one.
How's he done his first?
He's doing really well.
You guys comfortable with
Yeah,
each other?
we're really comfortable, and he's doing great things out there.
Thanks, Cyrus.